everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope that you guys had a wonderful holiday and enjoyed your 4th of July. We didn't really do too much, but you know, it is what it is, man. The kids got to see some fireworks and all of that. It is what it is. I think I'm gonna turn off. I got me an air conditioner and my fan hooked up, man. It get hot in this unit. Let me show you. I got the air conditioner going right there. That thing worked good too. So what I did was I put this blanket over the door so that I can put the exhaust right up under there and it goes out under the door. But I usually run that and then I'll run the fan with it over here. But I know it's gonna mess with the sound. I've ran the fan before, so I know. As far as a quick update on the lawn and garden stuff that I unboxed not too long ago, I still got all of this left, and I got some that I already listed, but I still got all of this left, right? And for the most part, I almost got my money back. The majority of the stuff that I sold was through Amazon, and I actually just had a bigger sale. I don't know if y'all remember the let me see. Oh man, I already boxed them up. Oh no. I don't know if y'all remember these. I had 9 of them actually. So I had a lot of 4. This one was a lot of 4, sold for $57, and then I sold all the other 5 for, I want to say $16 a piece, because there was there was multiple listings, but I found a listing of 4, quantity of 4 for $57, and then there was singles that was selling for $16. All of those are gone. Plus I sold a few different, like the spray chemicals. I sold some other insecticide stuff, some pool stuff, all in the like $20 range. I just sold that hummingbird. I don't know if you remember the hummingbird feeder. I sold that on Walmart for about $14.95. That was actually going to Arizona, but initially I wasn't going to make but like $2, man, because I was using a box that weighed like almost, it would have made the weight of it 2 pounds, and it was going to Arizona. But then I ended up using one of these shoe boxes. I cut it down, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just put a poly mailer over it. It's under a pound now. It's 15 ounces, and so that brought the shipping down to $6 and some change. Sold for $14, so now I make a decent profit on that. What else did I sell so far? Oh, I sold one of these already. I sold one of these through eBay. It went to Puerto Rico. Can't remember what I got these listed for. I want to say I got them listed for $19.95. So I think I got those listed for $19.95. So I sold one of those. Yeah. So a lot of this stuff been selling. I got a good amount of it up, but what I've been doing is and I already told y'all that this is what I do. So I have 14 items after the ones that went out today. I got 14 items scheduled between tomorrow, the 6th, and the 10th. And then I'll keep listing those. I think the rest of that stuff on that table is going to be eBay. I think anything that was Amazon that I was selling back onto Amazon, I already had listed on Amazon. I did that first because it's the fastest and easiest. The rest of that's probably going to be eBay. So because of the items that I could sell on Amazon had looks like the brand was on those listings, so I didn't want to try that. But yeah, pretty much almost get my money back on that lot. So everything's going to be in the profit soon here. But let's get to the reason for this video, and that is the envelopes that I bought from JiaroPack. Now, as a business owner, regardless, period, one of the things you should always be trying to do is cut costs, right? But in a way that's not going to lead to the customer experience suffering, right? And this is one of the things where companies get in trouble, cut costs at the expense of the customer experience, or even at the expense of the customer's health, right? I mean, I'm not going to do that. But John from Flipping Ain't Easy did a video. Gyro Mailer is one of his sponsors now. So I used this coupon code. I bought 1,500 envelopes. I got 1,000 of these because I use these a lot, and I got 500 of this. This is, I'm gonna say 7x9 or 7x10. This is 7x4. So let me see. Did I say Gyro Mailer? I mean JiaroPack. All right, yeah, I meant JiaroPack. Sorry, but I ordered those 1,500 total envelopes, right? With that coupon, my total amount came up to $126.88, which broke down to 8 cents per envelope, which is super cheap, especially seeing how I got 2 different sizes. Now, I have sellers that I typically use on eBay and Amazon because I'm always searching for the cheapest price. And on a whole, this is definitely, even without the coupon, these would have been cheaper than my usual sellers by about 1 or 2 cents, something like that. But I'm always looking to save 1 or 2 cents because I go through thousands upon thousands, probably tens of thousands of envelopes a year. So, you know, if I can save that over the course of a year, that's going to bring a lot of money back to my bottom line. So on the price point, price is definitely worth it. Quality, all right, so let's talk about the quality. Now, these are 2 envelopes that I typically get, which aren't that much more on an average basis as opposed to these. As far as the smaller ones go, the 7x4s, right? Just on a field test, when I'm just filling these, yeah, and I know one is paper based and one is not. So this would make this more waterproof than this. So that's a plus. But just on a field test, these feel thinner. The bubbles, when you put your hand in it, the bubbles are definitely a little bit flatter. Like there's a little more puffiness in this as opposed to this. And just the overall feel and thickness of this one is better than this one. Now I have used this, so the adhesive that they use is pretty good. I've had envelopes where the adhesive is not that good at all. So, but the adhesive for this is good, sticks well. As far as these go, yeah, the yellow one gives you a little bit more protection, a little bit more. But I mean, this is noticeably thinner than this as far as the thickness of the bubbles go. Noticeably thinner. Like I don't even got to put my hand in this one. But I mean, I use this too. Adhesive is good on this and everything. I mean, quality wise, as opposed to this one, I mean, again, this is paper, this ain't. I feel like depending on what I'm shipping, and I don't want to have to add bubble wrap to something just to protect it. So I'm not sure, I'm just going to have to see, but I'm not going to lie. I feel like if I put something in here that I may usually put in here, depending on how fragile it is, I would be a little more paranoid about it being protected in this if I didn't add extra bubble wrap. So I don't know. However, usually things that I put in these that I do have to add more protection, I usually add a little bit extra bubble wrap anyway. So I'm not sure if it matters. All in all, for the cost savings over those few, wouldn't even say complaints, over those few, I guess, concerns, right? For me, it would be worth it. I am going to order from them again. I don't mind the few things that I just pointed out. It's not a deal breaker for me. So I am going to continue to order from them. And there's another thing I like that adds to the reason why I am going to continue to order from them. And that's because despite the fact that, yeah, for a few cents more, I can get those other ones, the yellow bubble mailers, that offer what I think may be a little bit more protection, very little, but they actually offer quantity discounts the more you get, which you really don't get from these other sellers on eBay, and definitely not on Amazon. There's no quantity discounts. So the more that you order from them, that price begins to go down a lot. That's not the same with some of the other sellers. Some of the other sellers don't even offer varying quantities, and when they do, it's still higher. I think I just said JiroPack. It's still higher than JiroPack's quantity prices. Okay. And I was looking at some of the prices on a regular poly mailer, since I do use poly mailer sometimes too. And those are pretty fair as well. Another good thing too is that they got some pretty good coupons as well. Look, all in all, I think it's good. I appreciate you, John, for providing that coupon code for us through them. Worked out good, and I'm definitely satisfied overall with it. I just wanted to point out that there is a slight difference between them and maybe some others, but the price point, I'm not going to pay 1 or 2 or 3 extra cents just for that small difference, because I know over the course of the year, especially since I'm sending out a lot of items, it's going to save me probably hundreds of dollars over the course of a year. So go ahead and try them out, guys. Also, I got a 10% coupon code. You can use code HUSTLE to save 10% on your order. So if you just want to try them out one time, you get a nice little discount. It's going to be cheaper than any other platform that you would use, especially with that coupon code. And you can see if you like it for yourself. So use code HUSTLE to get 10% off of your order. And again, I get a small little commission off that, but it's a good way to support the channel. I think it's worth it. It does work. I'll continue to use them. I just hope they don't start creeping up the prices, you know, as they get more and more people on their site buying it. I hope that doesn't happen. I hope they can continue to offer those affordable prices. Oh, and as far as the time that it took to get here, it really wasn't long. It seemed long at first, and I went back and I'm like, man, it seemed like it's taking a long time for this to get here. But then I looked and I realized that I had ordered like right before the weekend, so those days they did ship it. I ordered right before the weekend, so it took a few extra days, but it got here in the middle of the week the next week. So that's the only reason why it seemed long. And typically I usually try to place my supply orders on Sunday night, no later than Monday, because of that very reason. I've done that a lot, where I would order toward the end of the week. It would go through the weekend, and then next thing you know, it just takes too long. So that's a tip for you guys. If you know you need supplies, try to place your supply orders on Sunday nights, regardless of the platform, and you'll almost always get those during the course of that same week, and then you don't have to wait, you know, go through the weekend. And then if there's a holiday coming up, things can get kind of crazy, right? But check them out. Use the link below. I appreciate you guys' support. Hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Got some more videos coming for y'all, so you're going to want to be notified of that. So hit that notification bell.